Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to this video. In this video, we wanted to discuss with you how the luxury industry is at strategic crossroads and how there are two diverging paths for it to follow now. Let's start with a tale of two strategies. Now, as the luxury industry navigates unprecedented challenges, two contrasting approaches are emerging that could define the sector's future. The divergent fortunes of the industry giants LVMH and Hermes offer a compelling case study in strategic choices and their consequences. The conglomerate versus the focused debate. The expansion model that is the LVMH empire. For decades, Bernard Arnault's strategy seemed unassailable. Build a luxury colossus spanning 75 independent maisons across fashion, spirits, jewelry, hotels, and more. The logic was compelling. First and foremost, there are economies of scale with advertisers, landlords, and suppliers. Secondly, you attract talent and retain it across your portfolio. Thirdly, there is risk diversification across categories and markets. And then there is the 85 billion in annual sales, which is 4 times than the competitors. Compare this to the focused model, the Hermes disciplined approach. Hermes has pursued a radically different path, first and foremost of ultra-luxury positioning exclusively for the super wealthy, selective product range with legendary waiting lists, artisanal craftsmanship at premium pricing, and 15 billion in sales with commanding premium valuations. What happens when strategies collide with reality? The democratization trap. The luxury industry is pushed towards accessible luxury, targeting merely the well-off rather than just the super rich, has created unexpected vulnerabilities. This is two-pronged. First and foremost, the price fatigue has set in, and secondly, there are brand dilution concerns. When we're talking about the price fatigue, aggressive pricing strategies during the post-COVID revenge shopping have backfired. And then we come to the brand dilution concerns. We are seeing schizophrenic positioning, selling chocolates alongside ultra luxury handbags. Economic cycle vulnerability, wherein a broader consumer base means greater sensitivity to the downturns, and exclusivity erosion. Mass accessibility is undermining the luxury perception. The Hermes vindication. Hermes' focused approach is now being validated by the market. It has become the most valuable luxury company despite a much smaller revenue. It has market multiples more than twice LVMH relative to the profits. It has sustained growth through economic uncertainties, and the waiting list remains strong even as competitors struggle. So, what are the industry-wide implications? Let's start with the valuation story. The market is sending clear signals about the preferred strategies. Focus commands premium valuations. Hermes and Bruno Cucinelli trade at similar multiples. Conglomerate discount emerges. Diversified players face valuation pressure. And thirdly, the hidden value question. Could LVMH's parts be worth more than the whole? So when we're talking about the industry-wide implications, let's also talk about the strategic recalibration across the sector. We are seeing pricing discipline return. We are seeing the end of the endless price increase era. There is value proposition scrutiny from the customers, and there is a need to justify premium positioning with genuine exclusivity. There is also portfolio optimization. There is asset rationalization discussions which are gaining momentum. There are also questions about non-core business lines, and a focus versus diversification debate is intensifying. This brings us to the brand positioning clarity, the ultra luxury versus the accessible luxury strategic choices, the importance of consistent brand messaging, and exclusivity versus the growth trade-offs. Let's also look at how the operational challenges are amplifying the strategic issues. There are reputational risks. Recent scandals highlight governance challenges in large luxury conglomerates. Labor practices investigations affect multiple brands. Workplace culture issues in various divisions and complex ecosystem management is proving to be very difficult. Add to this the market dynamics. The tourist spending has collapsed, particularly hurting the diversified players. There is slowdown in China, which is impacting all the luxury brands but differently. And the US market fragility is creating additional pressure. So, what are the lessons for the luxury sector? There is the focus advantage and there is the diversification dilemma. When we're talking about the focus advantage, Hermes success suggests several key principles. Ultra wealthy consumer loyalty proves more resilient. Scarcity marketing maintains pricing power. The artisanal positioning justifies premium pricing, and you need brand consistency across all the touch points. This brings us to the diversification dilemma. LVMS challenges highlight potential pitfalls. The complexity costs in managing diverse portfolios, brand cannibalization risks across the categories, economic sensitivity of broader customer bases, and succession complications in the family-controlled empires. Next, wanted to share with you the three strategic paths forward. Path 1, doubling down and focus. Path 2, portfolio optimization. And path 3, the hybrid evolution. When we are talking about the doubling down and focus, we are talking about premiumization strategies across all the brands. Customer-based refinement towards the ultra-wealthy, product line rationalization for consistency, and scarcity marketing to rebuild exclusivity. Coming to portfolio optimization, we have strategic divestitures of non-core assets, division independence for specialized management, category leadership focus in select segments, and valuation unlock through sum of parts approach. There is also the path of hybrid evolution, wherein you have different strategies for different brands within the portfolio. Clear positioning hierarchy from accessible to the ultra luxury, operational efficiency without brand confusion, and selective growth in proven categories. We are seeing broader industry transformation in terms of consumer behavior shifts and competitive landscape evolution. When we are talking about the consumer behavior shifts, it is return to the exclusivity seeking amongst the luxury consumers. Value consciousness even at high price points. Authenticity demands over marketing hype and experience expectations beyond the product ownership. When talking about the competitive landscape evolution, it is about specialized players gaining ground against the conglomerates. New luxury entrants with focused positioning. We are seeing technology disruption that is changing customer relationships and sustainability requirements, which is affecting all the strategies. So, what can we say about the future of luxury strategy? The industry stands at an inflection point where size and diversification, once seen as a competitive advantage, may become liability. The market's embrace of Hermes' focused approach suggests that the luxury consumers increasingly value authentic exclusivity over accessible luxury, craftsmanship narrative over the marketing scale, brand purity over portfolio depth, and sustainable luxury over growth at all costs. The bottom line here being that the luxury industry's future may belong to those who can master the paradox of premium positioning, growing while maintaining exclusivity, scaling while preserving craftsmanship, and expanding without diluting the brand essence. As economic headwinds test different strategic approaches, the Hermes model of disciplined focus appears increasingly strong, while the LVMH model of diversified growth faces its greatest challenge yet. The question for luxury leaders being, in an industry built on exclusivity, can you remain exclusive while pursuing growth? The market appears to be answering that question decisively. The luxury sector's strategic realignment may determine not just the individual company fortunes, but also the very definition of luxury itself in decades ahead. That's all that we have for you in this video. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Do stay tuned in for the next one.